Hello, my dearest students. So, I have curated all possible questions from the story A Letter to God. So, make sure you watch this video and attempt all these questions before the examination to know how thorough you are with the story. And if you're able to answer all questions, then that means you're all ready for the examination. So let's begin. I'm going to read the question out loud and I would want you to write the answers because until and unless you write, you will never know if you know the answers or not. So after I dictate the question, you can pause the video and write the answers and play the video again. And at the end, we are going to discuss the answers for each question. All the very best. The first question. In the story, what was the only thing that the earth needed? I hope you have written the answer. Let's go to the second one. When big raindrops started to fall on the ground, Lencho said, "These aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are." Moving to the third question. What happened that made Lencho's soul fill with sadness? Fourth one. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house, in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope. What was the source of hope? A. Insurance money. B. Help from God. C. Recovering the crops. Or D. Help from the government. Fifth one. What did he write in the letter? Sixth one. Why did he particularly seek help from that source of hope? So here from the fourth answer, you already know what the source of help is. So why did he particularly seek help from that very source of hope? Seventh one. What was the reaction of the postman when he saw the letter? A. Annoyed. B. Disbelief. C. Unaffected. Or D. Laughed heartily. Eighth. Why did the postmaster, who broke out laughing, suddenly turn serious? Ninth one. Why did the postmaster answer the letter? 10. What adjective would be apt to describe the postman? A. Compassionate. B. Humanitarian. C. Empathetic. Or D. All of the above. 11th one. Why did Lencho not show the slightest surprise on seeing the money? Twelve. But why did he suddenly get angry when he counted the money? 13th. What was the irony in the story? 14th. Why did the postmaster not write his address in the letter in which he enclosed the money, but instead addressed it as God? 15. Which figure of speech is used in these lines? Question number A of 15. The ripe corns with his flowers draped in a curtain of rain. So you have to write which figure of speech is used in this line. And B, the field was white as if covered with salt. Okay, so I hope you have written all 15 answers. Now let's go to the answers and see if you have got them right. The first question in the story, what was the only thing that the earth needed? So the only thing that the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. Or you can write rainfall. Second question, when big drops started to fall on the ground, Lencho said, these aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. So I hope you're getting the answers right. Let's move to the third one. What happened that made Lencho's soul filled with sadness? For an hour, the hailstones fell and destroyed his entire crops. You can add when not even one single leaf survived. Fourth question. So what was the source of hope? I hope you know the answer. It is B, help from God. Fifth one, what did he write in the letter? He wrote a letter to God asking for 100 pesos in order to sow his field again and live until the crops grow. So he wanted enough money not only to sow his fields but also to live until the crops grow. So sixth one, why did he particularly seek help from that source of hope? So why did he particularly seek help from God? He considered God his only source of help because he believed that the eyes of God sees everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. Therefore, he believed that God would definitely help him during these difficult times. So he thought God will definitely help him and the eyes of God sees everything. Therefore, he believed that God will help him out of this difficult situation. That's the answer. So what was the reaction of the postman when he saw the letters? He laughed heartily. Eighth one, why did the postmaster who broke out laughing suddenly turn serious? The postmaster suddenly turned serious because the postmaster was in awe of the complete trust the man had on God, and he wished to have the same faith that the man had on God to start a correspondence with God himself. Ninth one, why did the postmaster answer the letter? The postmaster answered the letter because he did not want to shake the writer's faith in God. Hence, he decided to reply to the person's letter or Lencho's letter. What adjective would be apt to describe the postmaster? So was he compassionate? Yes. Was he humanitarian? Yes. He did not want that person's faith to be affected. Was he empathetic? Yes. So answer is all of the above. 11th one, why did Lencho not show the slightest surprise on seeing the money? Lencho showed no surprise on seeing the money because he had complete faith in God. Such was his belief that God would definitely help him. 12th one, but why did he suddenly get angry when he counted the money? Lencho got angry when he counted the money because he believed that God could not have made a mistake. And nor could God deny Lencho of what he had requested, which was 100 pesos. So he accused the post office employees to be a bunch of crooks who stole his money. That is why he got angry, because he believed God could not have made a mistake or even deny what he had asked, and definitely the post office employees would have taken that money. 13th one, what was the irony in the story? The irony in the story was that The people whom he perceived to be crooks were the kind humanitarians who did the act of God and helped him in this dire situation. Dire means difficult. So the people who actually helped him, who did the act of God and helped him, he actually called the helpers as crooks, or the people who stole the money. Why did the postmaster not write his name in the letter in which he enclosed the money, but instead addressed it as God? First is the postmaster was helping Lencho out of goodwill, and he did not want to shake the utmost faith of the person who wrote the letter, believing that he was asking help from God and God would definitely help him. So he did first out of goodwill, and the second is he did not want to shake the faith of the person who had written the letter to God. So the figure of speech in this sentence, the ripe corns with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. So the figure of speech is metaphor. And the field was white as if. So if you see if as if is used, then it is simile. Okay, so I hope you were able to answer all questions. If not, please practice again. You can watch the video where I'm explaining the line by line, where I'm explaining the story in detail. I'll be adding the link towards the end of this video. God bless, take care of yourselves, and if you haven't subscribed, do it right now. Thank you.